Hey guys, so I decided to make another iPad vlog, I guess, because I couldn't find a whole lot of information about this, and I really wanted to find more info on this, and it is making music on the iPad, but not just making music, but using it for live music making situations. And you know, a lot of people are like, well, you know, the iPad is cool, you can do a lot of little things with it and have fun with it, but it's not really for making live music. But I really feel like we've got a tool that we can use for making live music, and I think there's a lot more musicians slash programmers out there that need to take advantage of this machine, especially now with the new iPad and the faster processor. Because I've found a couple tools on the iPad for making music in a live setting that and learned a lot of things about it that are really cool. And I'm actually super excited about it because I have so many more tools that are lightweight and easy to take somewhere than I ever have before. And if you don't know, I do music for a church, and we do, you know, I have a band and stuff like that, and right now I just play the acoustic guitar. And one of the things that kills me is we have a full band for the most part except a piano player or any type of keyboardist or anything like that. And I've always wanted to add some sort of backdrop to some music or do some pre-recorded stuff, mix it with the live stuff. I don't know, just add one more thing to the band that adds some real, I don't know, something that joins it all together, you know, brings the sound together. And I wanted to use my iPad because it's so easy to move, and I don't want to pay another $1,000 for something that I'm only going to use maybe once a week or something. So anyway, this is my little studio setup that I have here. I have to back way up, and this is where I record all my music. I've got the keyboard here. I'm saying a lot because I don't know what I'm going to say. The Oxygen 49 key. This is my iPad, obviously monitors. These are studio monitors. And I have this Akai, or however you say it, pad that I use sometimes. And my Line 6 amp. But anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the iPad. And this is the new iPad. And one of the cool things that I found out about it is the ability to hook up MIDI instruments to the iPad and control basically synthesizers or any other, you know, whatever you want to control. There are certain ones that work with this. I don't know what does and what doesn't. I know for sure that this Oxygen 49 works with this with the iPad. And one of the coolest things about this is you can use the regular camera connection kit that you can purchase. You don't have to go and buy the iRig MIDI, which I actually went and did, and found out that this keyboard doesn't have the right output for the iRig MIDI, and then it just got complicated. And then I read that you don't need it. The keyboard itself can be powered by the iPad through the camera connection kit. So basically, I've got the camera connection adapter right here, my USB cable running straight to my MIDI controller. That's it. That's all there is. Output over here is just my analog, and I'm running this into my 2 channels into my my M Audio Fast Track Ultra. And basically, if you guys aren't familiar with SampleTank, I have all these instruments that I can choose from. For example, drums, bass, guitar, piano, electric piano, organ, chromatic strings, brass, woodwinds, lead synth, synth pad, voices, ethnic, percussion, sound effects. There's all this stuff. This is just one app, mind you, with all these different sounds that I can hook up and output and control from here and then play here, as you can hear. And it sounds really good. Here on this app, you can actually control volume, pan, cutoff, resonance, attack, release, transpose, low, high, mids, you know, compression. There's some reverb effects, and then not only are there's a whole category, but then there's different pianos in each category. For example, here's the strings. I mean, and it sounds really good. I know you guys probably can't hear it because I'm recording off of a little handheld camera. And I apologize for not doing this in HD, but I wanted to show you this and be able to upload it pretty quickly. I still have control over the pitch. I have control over certain, I haven't gone through all these yet, but I know I can control certain things on the pads too. I'm just not too sure. I haven't set it all up. I'm sure there's a way to do it. If not, you know, I don't mind doing it with my fingers here. But anyway, this is cool because I can set stuff up, and I believe that you can record as well. So you can set recordings up and then run them. So I'm hoping to take advantage of that and move this into a live situation where all I need to take is this keyboard and my iPad. I also have this here, and I haven't tried it. This is a small Oxygen 8, and if I didn't want to bring this whole keyboard, I might be able to hook up this one. I haven't tried this one yet, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. If anything, if it doesn't work and it needs more power, I have one of those USB hubs that's back here, and it's a powered hub, so I can plug it in, get a little bit more power, and then put it into my iPad. So basically, I have this small little keyboard that I can bring with me with my iPad and use it as one more instrument for doing live performances. So anyway, that's one of the coolest things I've found so far as making using this iPad as a live music making device. As you just heard, there was a pop noise that just happened. I have to look into that. I might need more power running through the USB. It didn't happen too much yesterday, but I just heard it now. But anyway, I'm running this into my, like I said, my Fast Track Ultra, and I have it open on Cubase. So basically, I can hit record here and do a recording straight into my Cubase, and then use that track for whatever reasons I want. But anyway, and then add more effects on top of that. But let me show you some other stuff here. That's not the only thing that's cool about this. The iPad has a couple other apps that are pretty neat. Another one is the IMS-20. It's a full-on, it's made by Korg. It's an analog synthesizer, and I have not gone through this and used it that much yet, but basically it's a synthesizer that you can control, again, with the MIDI keyboard. I have some weird effects right now going on. Let me load something up here. Let's see. And I believe I have control. Yeah, see? You can notice, but there's little knobs moving here and there. So I haven't figured out all that I can control yet. That's my volume. So anyway, I mean that's another cool app, and I don't know if you've seen this, but there is a whole lot of stuff that you can mess around with this. I haven't even gotten into this one yet. And then what's another cool thing here is for live music making. Say if you make music by yourself, this app is called DM1. It's a drum machine by FingerLab, and it is well, I mean, it's a drum machine, and it's got a whole lot of different ways to create different loops and stuff like that. You can create patterns, and obviously there's a mixer. You've got your different sounds. It's pretty loud, so hang in there with me. Ooh, man, okay. I don't really want to go through all the trouble of turning everything down, but I will. Let's see if that made it any quieter. Whoa! Okay, let me just turn this down. Now it's too quiet. But anyway, so you've got your you've got some stuff here that you can use, and this is a great way to make a live beat and then use your other apps in conjunction with it. So for example, I'm gonna press play here, see what we got. So I've got this current beat going on here, and let me show you something real quick here. Give me a second. I'm just taking the effects off of my main source here. So anyway, we've got this going, and if I go to song, down here it says audio background. I can turn that on, and then if I use all 4 fingers, I can go up. Oops, I didn't use all 4 fingers. There we go. And then I can see my other apps that are running. I go back to SampleTank. As you can tell, the beat's still going, yet I have control over the keyboard synth. So again, here we have a situation where I can get drums, and I can get, all these different noises. So anyway, it's hard to concentrate with all this noise going on. So all in all, this is really cool. I was thinking, I was hoping that there would be a way to do some live stuff, and I'm starting to find out that there's a lot more ways than I thought. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. There's always the other cool stuff that you can use just with your hands. Let me shut down some of these other apps that I'm not using, because I'm just piling one on top of the other. Give me 1 second here. Off, 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 off. Man, there's a lot of stuff running right now. For example, this SoundPrism, which is really cool, actually. I like this little thing. You got these sounds. So I can use this for, doing something neat. Unfortunately, there's no MIDI control over that. This has got a different sound packs on it as well, so I don't know if there's more downloadable. I haven't even gotten that far into this, but yeah, that's another cool one that you can use. I don't see any MIDI input on that, so what else do I have? I have the Multitrack DAW recording system. It's kind of like a mini recording system, like a little Cubase kind of deal, and you can actually export tracks from some of those programs that I showed you and then put them in here using something that they have called Audio Copy, and then you can, this is a track I made, and that was using the SoundPrism and the stuff that you just saw me do, just for fun one day at work. So that's neat too. Of course, you got like the other apps like the xylophone. Arctic Keys is another cool synthesizer, which I haven't gotten deep into this one yet. But again, another live situation where I can use this. So anyway, I don't want to make this thing too long. I just wanted to show you the different stuff you can do. There's also a bunch of stuff that you can do just on the iPad itself using your fingers, but having a whole keyboard is very helpful for a live situation, because really it's hard to use a keyboard on the actual iPad. But those are my, I guess that's some of the beginning of what I saw as an instrument to be used as in a live setting for using the iPad. I know a lot of people who do a lot of music searching, or a lot of YouTube searching for music making on the iPad, find a lot of stuff about synthesizer beats, beat making and stuff like that. But someone like me who's actually like in a band that has guitars and stuff like that, who doesn't want to just make beats, I want to make really good live sample sounds for a cheap price, and I already have an iPad. This is cool, and I wanted to share that with you and post that on YouTube, so that those people who are like me, who are looking, can find this information and find it useful. I hope that that was a little useful for you. I know I went over a lot of stuff real quick. Again, I was using SampleTank to do the MIDI synthesizer / piano, strings, those kind of stuff. That big synthesizer you saw with all the different knobs and stuff, that's called the IMS-20, and that's by Korg. The beat making machine that I showed you is called DM1. The Multitrack recording system is just called DAW, D-A-W, Multitrack. The SoundPrism is the one that makes the noises as you touch the screen. And Arctic Keys is another good synthesizer. So I've gotten to more. I know there's a lot more. I have gone through some and didn't like some and deleted some, and but that's just the beginning, and I just wanted to share that with you. Whew, I'm out of breath. I'm gonna make some music and hopefully be able to do some cool stuff live. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.